Glory be to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. Good morning, everyone. November 11, 2024, we are going to conduct opening of bid for two contract IDs, namely contract ID 25 FA0006 and 25 FA0007. These are all under intro. So before we start, again, let us first establish a forum. First with me as the chairperson, Sir Alan Imperial, as Chief Executive Section, our Vice Chairperson. Good morning. Engineer Robles, the Chief of Quality Assurance Section, our regular member. Sir, good morning. Engineer Mike Presbyterian, the Chief of Construction Section, our regular member. Good morning, sir. Engineer Whitson Rodriguez, the third, oppositional member. Good morning, sir. Sir Juan Mines, Ma'am Emma Clarino, our head of secretariat, of course, together with her member, Engineer Quinsimanes. Ma'am, good morning. Sir J.P. Alamares, sir, good morning. Sir Choi Buraki, Ma'am Sakya Rugano, good morning, ma'am. Engineer Cesar Chavez, ma'am, good morning. Sir Patrick Rania, good morning. Lois Deleno, good morning, ma'am. Engineer Ramirez, good morning. Sir Larry, good morning, our computer operator. Of course, our YouTube live viewers, good morning, everyone. So without further ado, since we already had a forum, so let us now, let us first open the bid box. Contract ID 25 FA0006. So we now proceed by opening the technical proposal. So Ma'am Cess, please do the thank you.
Opening of technical documents for contract ID 25 FA0006, contract name Construction of Bypass and Diversion Roads, Malinao-Paraputo-San Antonio Diversion Road, Albay. Approved budget for the contract is 29,400,000. Contract duration is 118 calendar days. Bidding date is November 11, 2024 and bidding time is 10:25 a.m. First bidder is Kyla Construction Supply. Field jobs registration. Statement of ongoing contracts. SLCC. Pickup license. With security BST, signed and notarized. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel certificate of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Micaela Espedido. Signed and notarized. Provisional project engineer, I'm Jane Nuevo. Signed and notarized. with attached DO 126 series of 2024. Materials Engineer, Kyra Rodriguez, signed and notarized. With attached Certificate of Accreditation. Kyra. Safety Officer Nico Bertuega, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract. Owned and leased. Statement of availability of major construction equipment, signed and notarized. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. Lease contract agreement for concrete batch plant, signed and notarized, leased from Sorcom Ready Mix Concrete, with attached certificate of accreditation from BRS. DO 11, minimum materials testing equipment, omnibus, signed and notarized, NFCC, annual income tax return, audited financial statements, DO 9, signed and notarized.
So the eligibility and technical proposals submitted by Pilot Construction Supply for contract ID 25 FA0006 is passed.
Next bidder is Odentis Construction Services. Odentis. 2566. Field jobs registration. BPI permit. Tax clearance. Mayor's permit. Pickup license. Audited financial statement. List of all ongoing contracts. SLCC. With security BFB, signed and notarized. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Isabella Tajeda Jr. Signed and notarized. Provisional project engineer Roy Romel Abon. Signed and notarized. With attached report of rating of 72%. Materials engineer Albert Jose Asuncion. Signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Project foreman Eddie Lorenzana. Signed and notarized. Safety and health officer Hernie Madronio. Signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract. All leased. Statement of availability of equipment, signed and notarized. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation of leased batching plant from Highton Construction and Development Corporation. Omnibus, signed and notarized. NFCC, integrity pledge. Go pa ito atin. type. Mr. Chair, Odentist Construction Services did not attach their DO9 certification and DO11 minimum materials testing equipment.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by Adventist Construction and Services for contract ID 25FA0006 is failed due to non-compliance to DO11 series of 2017 and DO9 series of 2012.
Next bidder is AJ422 Construction. Field of registration, list of ongoing contracts, SLCC, sub license, with security BSD, sign and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract, their qualification data, key personnel sa affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, project manager Alejandre M. Jane Jr., sign and notarized. Project engineer Brent S. Castillo, sign and notarized with attached report of rating of 64%. Materials engineer Irene D. Esquilador, sign and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Project foreman Juan Bulgar Jr., sign and notarized. Safety officer Jason T. Santos, sign and notarized. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract. Owned, leased, and under purchase agreement. Ownership. Proof ownership. Receipt. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. Certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant to be leased from Surcom Ready Mix Concrete. Certificate of availability of equipment, signed and notarized. Lease contract agreement for 1 unit dump truck. Omnibus, signed and notarized. NFCC. Minimum materials testing equipment DO11. Affidavit of site inspection DO9, signed and notarized.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by AJ40 for construction for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed.
Next bidder is JKR Construction and Supplies. Field of registration. DTI permit, mayor's permit, tax clearance, statement of ongoing projects, SLCC, PCAB license, bid security BSD, signed and notarized, organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract to their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Amparo Bas Brizuela, signed and notarized. Project engineer Mark John O. Rico, signed and notarized. With attached report of rating of 65% and DEO 126 series of 2024. Materials engineer Albert Agripa, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Project foreman Sherwin Nakulang, signed and notarized. Safety officer Cesar Riotan, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract. Owned, leased, then leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized with certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant. Leased from Sorcom Ready Mix Concrete. Statement of availability of equipment, signed and notarized. DO 11, signed and notarized. Omnibus, signed and notarized. DO 9, signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection. NFCC. Integrity pledge.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by ZKR Construction and Supply for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed. So ma'am, let me proceed to the before we continue. Let me first read the result of the eligibility check conducted just a while ago by Ma'am Sanang. So, contract ID 25FA0006, contract name, construction of bypass road and diversion road, Malinao-Paraputo-San Antonio Diversion Road, Albay. Then location of contract is at Malinao, Albay. So the result is based on the evaluation of the information about legal, technical, and financial capabilities as indicated in the contractor's information of the bidders as recorded in our computerized registry of contractors for civil work. The requirements of the above-mentioned contract is indicated in the contract profile submitted by the DPWH Albay First District Engineering Office. We find the following 13 bidders eligible to participate in the bidding for the said contract. 1. WCS Construction Incorporated, RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated, ZKR Construction and Supply, Kahugutan Builders and Development Corporation, German Construction and Supply, Roca Blanca Construction, Solera Construction and Supply, 8AR Construction and Development Corporation, Hydrocore Construction, Kaila Construction Supply, AJ422 Construction, Chemro Construction Services, and Auditis Construction Services. So this is the result of the eligibility check. So we now continue opening of the next envelope. Thank you.
Next bidder is Solera Construction and Supply. With security BSD, signed and notarized. Fairjobs registration. PCAB license, DTI permit, mayor's permit, tax clearance. Statement of completed projects, SLCC. Statement of all ongoing contracts. Audited financial statement. NFCC. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key person as affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, project manager, Ana Marie Padilla, sign and notarize. Project engineer James Huxley Villarosa, sign and notarize. With attached report of rating of 63% and DO 143 series of 2024. Materials engineer Christian Temblique, sign and notarize. With attached certificate of accreditation. Project foreman William Bernardo Jr., sign and notarize. Safety officer Eugene Padilla, sign and notarize with attached certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Lease contract agreement, sign and notarize. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement for concrete batch plant, sign and notarized with certificate of accreditation, leased from Highton Construction and Development Corporation. Omnibus, sign and notarized. DO9, sign and notarized. DO11, sign and notarized. Integrity pledge. Sisimili kanina so. Nasa inyo. Kaya po. NFCC.
The eligibility and technical proposals submitted by Solera Construction Supply for contract ID 25 FA0006 is passed.
Next bidder is JM Rayo Construction Services. Field jobs registration. List of ongoing contracts. SLCC, pickup license, with security BSD, sign and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Michelle Arganda, sign and notarized. Project engineer Mark J. Pradjes, sign and notarized. With report of rating of 63%. Materials engineer Irene Esquilador, sign and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Project foreman Efren Arganda, sign and notarized. Safety officer Michelle Arganda, sign and notarized with attached certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract. Owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, sign and notarized. Omnibus. Sign and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection. NFCs. Wala. Walang sabat siya. Medyo 11. Last na. Please come. Please sa Mr. Chair, JM Rio Construction Services did not attach their batching plant accreditation.
Sa atin, sa atin, Maro. Dahil sa atin.
The technical proposal submitted by JM Rail Construction Services for contract ID 25FA0006 is failed due to non-compliance or non-attachment of backing plan accreditation.
Next bidder is WCS Construction Incorporated. Period of registration, statement of ongoing contracts, SLCC, bid security BST, signed and notarized, organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, project manager Nardito Leona, signed and notarized, project engineer Julio Cesar Mergelino, signed and notarized, with attached report of rating of 61% and DEO 126 series of 2024. Materials engineer Raymond De Los Santos, signed and notarized, with attached certificate of accreditation. Construction safety and health officer Erwin Paunil, signed and notarized. Construction foreman Alfredo Lanzana Jr., signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract. All owned. Ownership. With a certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant. Certification of availability of major construction and laboratory equipment. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Minimum materials testing equipment. DEO 11. Authority of signing official, signed and notarized. NFCC. DEO 9, signed and notarized.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by WCS Construction Incorporated for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed.
Next bidder is Roca Blanca Construction. Field depth registration. List of ongoing contracts. SLCC. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. The security BST, signed and notarized. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Raymond Earl Blanco, signed and notarized. Project engineer Cesar Jacinto, signed and notarized. With attached DO number 126 series of 2024 and report of rating of 68%. Materials engineer Miami Corazon Aguilar, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Foreman Ronald Olanyo, signed and notarized. Safety and Health Officer Raymond Earl Blanco, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract.
Hello.
Owned and leased. Ownership. Laboratory equipment, DEO 11. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. With lease contract agreement for concrete batch plant, signed and notarized. Omnibus, signed and notarized. DO 9, signed and notarized. affidavit of site inspection, integrity pledge, NFCC. Tiganap ko sa batch plan. Ito this contract na. Pero wala sa certificate. Wala din siya. Batch plan. May list niya, Mr. Chair. Roca Blanca Construction, although they have the equipment lease contract agreement for concrete batch plant, they did not attach the certificate. Complete batch plant nasa certificate.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by Roca Blanca Construction for contract ID 25FA0006 is failed due to non-compliance to ITB clause 10.5, inadequate number of required equipment. Actually, the certificate of concrete batch plan is not attached.
Next bidder is RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated. Period registration. Statement of ongoing contracts, SLCC. With security BSTs and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel sa affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project Manager Richard De Los Santos. Notarized. Project Engineer Victor Guinness. Sign and notarized. Detached report of rating of 63% and DEO 126 series of 2024. Materials Engineer Miko Baroquillo. Sign and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Safety and Health Officer Benji Anyana. Sign and notarized with attached certificate. Construction Foreman Jose Buendia Jr. Sign and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract. Owned and leased. Ownership. Lease contract agreement signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation of leased patching plant leased from WCS Construction Incorporated. Certificate of availability of equipment signed and notarized. DEO 11 list of mini material safety equipment omnibus signed and notarized. Authoritative signing official signed and notarized. NFCC and DEO 9 signed and notarized.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by RCDS Construction for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed.
Next bidder is 8AR Construction and Development Corporation. Field of registration. List of ongoing contracts. SLCC with security BSTs and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project Manager Arnold B. Bermundo, sign and notarized. Project Engineer Wilfredo Bigol, signed and notarized with attached DO 121 series of 2020. Materials Engineer RJ Magas, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Safety Officer Roderick Belista, signed and notarized with attached certificate of completion. Foreman Joel Bermas, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased, proof of ownership, lease contract agreement, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation for concrete batch plant, leased from Macapa Corporation. Materials testing equipment, DEO 11. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Authority signatory, signed and notarized, DEO 9. Signed and notarized in NFCC.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by FAR Construction and Development Corporation for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed.
Next bidder is German Construction and Supply. Build-ups registration. List of ongoing contracts. SLCC. Bid Security DST, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager at Nerbringino, signed and notarized. Project engineer Leo Junard Tolosa, signed and notarized with attached DO 126 series of 2024. Materials engineer Anjanette Peñafiel, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Safety and Health Officer Ariel Brino, signed and notarized with attached certificate of completion. Construction Foreman Jesus Brino, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, all owned. Ownership. DEO 11, you have their sustain equipment. Matching plan certification. DEO 9, signed and notarized. Omnibus, signed and notarized. NFCC. Signed.
Eligibility and technical proposal submitted by German Construction and Supply for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed.
Next bidder, Kapagutan Builders and Development Corporation. Bid Security DST, signed and notarized. Build-up registration. Pickup license. Sex certificate. Mayor's permit. Tax clearance. SLCC. List of ongoing contracts. Audited financial statement. NFCC. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel sa affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Jose Betito, signed and notarized. Project engineer Vincent Paga, signed and notarized. With attached DO 126 series of 2024. Materials engineer Felisa Mesias, signed and notarized. With a certificate of accreditation. Construction foreman Rolly Gravito, signed and notarized. Safety and Health Officer Jose Betito, signed and notarized. With that certificate of completion. List of equipment. All owned.
Dati siya nababasa.
Profit ownership. Yun. Siya naman yan sa pagbabasa.
Hindi nababasa.
Then list.
Duwan.
Attach peace contract agreement with attached certificate of accreditation for concrete patch plant list from Hydra Corpus. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Authority of signatory, signed and notarized. DO9, signed and notarized. List of minimum materials testing equipment. Integrity pledge. Ay, nabasa mo naman.
The eligibility and technical proposals submitted by Procurement Livestream and Development Corporation for contract ID 25-006.
Next and last bidder, Hydra for Construction. Field jobs registration. List of ongoing contracts. SLCC. Pickup license. With security BSD, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Marvin Berdijo, signed and notarized. Project engineer, Kim Ivy Baliano, signed and notarized with attached reporting rating of 61%. Materials engineer, Dominic Bumbales, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Safety and health officer, Paulo Benito Galan, signed and notarized with attached certificate of completion. Construction foreman, Martil Berdijo, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract. Owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation for concrete block plant. DO11, minimum material testing equipment. Omnibus, signed and notarized. NFCC. DO9, signed and notarized.
The eligibility and technical proposals submitted by Hydra for Construction for contract ID 25-FA0006 is passed. Yes. Okay, sige. Okay, based from our preliminary examination for envelope 1 of contract ID 25-FA0006, out of 13 bidders who participated in this contract, only 10 bidders passed our preliminary examination and 3 failed. So we now open the second envelope or the financial proposal of these 10 eligible bidders. Thank you, Ma'am. Frances, please go ahead.
Opening of financial documents for contract ID 25-FA0006. Our first bidder is Kyla Construction and Supply. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, and cash flow. Bid amount is 29,253,004 pesos and 40 centavos. 29,53. Yan. 20 niya, 20. Gross billion.
The financial proposal submitted by Kyla Construction and Supply for contract ID 25-FA0006 is passed.
Our next bidder is AJ422 Construction. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, cash flow. Bid amount 29,103,985 pesos and 71 centavos.
The financial proposal submitted by AG for TP Construction for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed.
Our next bidder is ZKR Construction and Supply. Form of bid signed. Bid proposal signed and notarized. Bill of quantities. Summary of bid prices, detailed estimates. Summary of unit prices and cash flow. Bid amount is 28,583,010 pesos and 12 centavos.
The financial proposal submitted by ZKR Construction and Supply for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed.
Our next bidder is Solera Construction and Supply. Form of bid signed. Summary of bid prices. Bill of quantities. Detailed estimates. Summary of unit prices and cash flow. Bid amount is 28,929,610 pesos and 30 centavos.
The financial proposal submitted by Solera Construction and Supply for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed.
Next bidder is WCS Construction Incorporated. Form of bid is signed. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices and cash flow. Bid amount 28,655,742 pesos and 60 centavos.
The financial proposal submitted by WCS Construction Incorporated for contract ID 25FA0006 passed.
Next bidder is RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated. Form of bid signed. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices and cash flow. Bid amount 28,835,789 pesos and 36 centavos.
A financial proposal submitted by RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed.
Next bidder is 8AR Construction and Development Corporation. Form of bid signed. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, cash flow. Bid amount 28,547,243 pesos and 94 centavos.
The financial proposal submitted by 8AR Construction and Development Corporation for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed.
Next bidder, German Construction and Supply. Form of bid signed. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices and cash flow. Bid amount 28,849,643 pesos and 94 centavos. 8.
The financial proposal submitted by German Construction and Supply for contract ID 25FA0006 is passed.
Next bidder, Kahugutan Builders and Development Corporation. Form of bid signed. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary of unit prices, cash flow, equipment utilization, manpower, escrow, third secret. Bid amount, 28,455,571 pesos and 14 centavos. Okay po.
A financial proposal submitted by Kahubutan Construction and Supply for contract ID 25 FA0006.
Next and last bidder, Hydrocore Construction. Form of bid, signed, bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, cash flow. Bid amount, 29,129,638 pesos and 74 centavos.
A financial proposal submitted by Hydrocore Construction for contract ID 25 FA0006.
The lowest bidder for contract ID 25FA0006 is Kahubutan Builders and Development Corporation with a bid amount of 28,455,571 pesos and 14 centavos as read, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Again, the result as read for this contract is still subject for further bid evaluation and post qualification to determine the lowest rated or the highest rated response. So I guess that ends our bidding for contract ID 25 FA0006, and we now continue opening for the next contract, the contract ID 25 FA0007. So, however, let me first read to you the result of the eligibility check, again conducted just a while ago. So this is for contract ID 25 FA0007. Contract name, construction of slope protection work at Sagpan, Banwa, CIS, Malinao-Albay. Then location of the contract is at Malinao-Albay. So the result of the eligibility check is based on the evaluation of the information about legal, technical, and financial capabilities as indicated in contractors' information of the bidders as recorded in our computerized register of contractors for civil work. The requirements of the above-mentioned contract as indicated in the contract profile submitted by the DPWH Albay First District Engineering Office, we find the following 14 bidders eligible to participate in the bidding for this contract. So number 1, WCS Construction Incorporated, RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated, Shear Construction and Supply, Silvir Engineering and Construction, Alpas Construction and Supply, Vinmore Construction and Supply, Kahubutan Builders and Development Corporation, German Construction and Supply, Solera Construction and Supply, AR Construction and Development Corporation, SMB Builders, Kyla Construction Supply, JM Reo Construction Services, and RC125 Construction. So this is actually the result of the eligibility check conducted just a while ago. So without further ado, let us now proceed to the opening. Of course, opening of the bid box for contract ID 25 0007.
Duway. Kaya tinis ako. Nice look protection. Yeah, sige. Dita mo na po. Opening of
Yes, go ahead, Mrs. Opening of the for technical proposal. For contract ID 25. Go ahead, ma'am.
opening of technical documents for contract ID 25FA0007. Contract name is Construction of Flow Protection Works at Sagpan, Banwa, CIS, Malinao-Albay. Approved budget for the contract is 14,475,000. Contract duration is 108 calendar days. Bidding date is November 11, 2024. And bidding time is 10:11, I'm sorry, 11:17 a.m. First bidder is Winmore Construction and Supply. Winmore Construction and Supply. Field Jobs Registration. DTI Permit, Mayor's Permit. Tax Clearance. List of Ongoing Contracts, SLCC. Pickup License. With Security BSP, sign and notarized organization of charge. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel sa affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project Manager, Vicente Mangampo. Sign and notarized. Project Engineer, Wendelino M. Murasa. Sign and notarized. Provisional Project Engineer, Ken Lloyd Arnoco. Sign and notarized. With attached report of rating of 64%. Materials Engineer, Mark Eric Acorda. Sign and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Construction Foreman, Edwin Alzaga. Sign and notarized. Safety Officer, Mercy Atun. Sign and notarized with certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. List of contractors, meaning hotel safety equipment, DEO 11. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Audited financial statement. NFCC. DEO na. Diba? Mr. Chair, Winmore Construction and Supply did not attach their signed and notarized DO9 series of medical certification. Thank you.
tulos. Rayon.
Take it.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by Vinmore Construction and Supply for contract ID 25FA0007 is failed due to non-compliance to DEO 90 of 2012. Ayun.
Next, with the Elpos Construction and Supply, Field Jobs Registration, DTI Permit, Mayor's Permit, Tax Clearance, List of Ongoing Contracts, SLCC, Pickup License, with Security BSD, Sign and Notarized, Organizational Chart. Subcontractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract to their qualification data. Key personnel sa affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project Manager Maria Angela Elpos, sign and notarized. Project Engineer Peterson Fernandez, sign and notarized. Provisional Project Engineer Faye Ann Santiago, sign and notarized with a report of rating of 64%. Materials Engineer Catherine Shane Lee, sign and notarized. With a certificate of accreditation. Construction Foreman Reynaldo Atun, sign and notarized. First Aider Sam Elpos, sign and notarized. Safety Officer Cindy Mangampo, sign and notarized with certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Proof of ownership. With attached list contract agreement, sign and notarized. Omnibus, sign and notarized. DO9, sign and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection, sign and notarized. Integrity pledge, sign and notarized. Audited financial statement, NFCC.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by Elpos Construction and Supply for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder is WCS Construction Incorporated. Field Jobs Registration, Statement of Ongoing Contracts, SLCC, with Security BSD, sign and notarized, Organizational Chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel sa affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project Manager Nardito Leona, sign and notarized. Project Engineer Julio Cesar Mergelino, sign and notarized with a touch report of rating of 61% and DO 126 series of 2024. Materials Engineer Raymond C. De Los Santos, sign and notarized with a touch certificate of accreditation. Construction Safety and Health Officer Erwin Paunil, sign and notarized. Construction Foreman Alfredo Lianzana Jr., sign and notarized. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract. All owned. Proof of ownership. Certification of availability of equipment, signed and notarized. List of minimum materials testing equipment, DO11. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Authority of signing official, signed and notarized. NFCC, signed and DO9, signed and notarized.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by WPS Construction Incorporated for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder, Sulvier Engineering and Construction. Field Jobs Registration, DTI Permit, Mayor's Permit, Tax Clearance, List of Ongoing Contracts, SLCC, Pickup License, with Security BSD, sign and notarized Organizational Chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project Manager Jose Agustin Arnedo, sign and notarized. Project Engineer Edelwindo Naira Jr., sign and notarized. With a touch report of rating of 73%. Materials Engineer Edelwindo Naira Jr. So, sign and notarized with a touch certificate of accreditation. Project Foreman, Dennis Astor, signed and notarized. Safety Officer Romeo Go, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of completion. Office of Contractors, Major Construction and Laboratory Equipment to be assigned to the contract. Owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. Proof of ownership. Statement of availability of equipment, signed and notarized. Contract of lease, signed and notarized. NFCC, signed. Omnibus, signed and notarized. DEO 11, signed and notarized. DEO 9, signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection and integrity pledge.
Eligibility and technical proposal submitted by Silver Engineering and Construction for contract ID 25 FA 007 SPA.
So, kanina mo lang. Iba pa naman. Next bidder is JM Rio Construction Services. Field jobs registration.
Yeah.
List of ongoing contracts. SLCC. Pickup license with security DSP, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Michelle Arganda, signed and notarized. Project engineer Mark J. Pradies, signed and notarized. Detached report of rating of 63%. Materials engineer Irene Esquilador, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Project foreman Efren Arganda, signed and notarized. Safety officer Michelle Arganda, signed and notarized with attached certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. Proof of ownership. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection, signed and notarized. List of contractors, minimum materials testing equipment. DEO 11. DEO 9, signed and notarized. NFCC. Kanina po kaya batching o yan sa flow protection.
So the eligibility and technical proposal submitted by GM Rio Construction Services for contract ID 25 FA 0007 SPA.
Next bidder is RC125 Construction. Field jobs registration. List of ongoing contracts. SLCC. Pickup license. With security BSP, signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel to affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Cecil Balala, signed and notarized. Project engineer Al Joseph Gesta, signed and notarized. With attached report of rating of 64%. Materials engineer John Prescott Magdanog, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Project foreman Marvin Brosa, signed and notarized. Safety officer Rechi Chavez, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract. Owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. List of contractors, minimum materials testing equipment, DEO 11. Omnibus, signed and notarized. NFCC, signed. Affidavit of site inspection. DEO 9, signed and notarized. Integrity pledge.
The eligibility and technical proposals submitted by RC125 Construction for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder, Kaila Construction Supply. Field jobs registration. Statement of ongoing contracts. SLCC. Pickup license. Bid security BSD signed and notarized organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Micaela Espedido, signed and notarized. Project engineer, Lilet Peñalba, signed and notarized. Provisional project engineer, Amy Jane Nuevo, signed and notarized, with attached DEO 126 series of 2024, and report of rating of 64%. Materials engineer, Kyra Rodriguez, signed and notarized, with attached certificate of accreditation. Project foreman, Alvin Guarino, signed and notarized. Safety Officer Nico Berpuega, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Statement of availability of major construction equipment, signed and notarized. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement for equipment, signed and notarized. Omnibus, signed and notarized. And FCC. Audited financial statement. Minimum materials testing equipment, DEO 11. DEO 9, signed and notarized.
The eligibility and technical proposals submitted by Kaila Construction Supply for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder, Solera Construction and Supply. Field jobs registration. Pickup license, DTI permit, tax clearance. SLCC, list of ongoing contracts. Audited financial statement. NFCC, organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, Ana Marie Padilla, signed and notarized. Project engineer, James Huxley Villarosa, signed and notarized. With attached report of rating of 63% and Department Order 143 series of 2024. Materials engineer, Christian Temblique, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Project foreman, William Bernardo Jr., signed and notarized. Safety officer, Eugene Padilla, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, all list. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. Agreements. Omnibus, signed and notarized. DO 9, signed and notarized. DO 11, signed and notarized. Integrity pledge.
The eligibility and technical proposals submitted by Solera Construction and Supply for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder, Shear Construction and Supply. Field jobs registration. List of ongoing contracts, SLCC. Pickup license. Bid security BFD, signed and notarized. Organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager, engineer Joan Delis, signed and notarized. Accredited project engineer 1, Mario Pudunan, Mario Pudunan, sign and notarize. With attached Department Order 121 Series of 2020. Materials Engineer Jonathan Averion, sign and notarize. With attached Certificate of Accreditation. Construction Foreman Romeo Quibral Dasco, sign and notarize. Safety and Health Officer Sheila De Los Santos, sign and notarize. With attached Certificate of Completion. List of contractors' major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement for equipment, signed and notarized. List of contractors' minimum materials testing equipment, DEO 11. DEO 11, signed and notarized. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Authority of Signing Official, signed and notarized. DEO 9, signed and notarized, and NFCC.
Eligibility and technical proposal submitted by Share Construction and Supply for contract ID 25-0007 is passed.
Next bidder is 8AR Construction and Development Corporation. Projects registration. List of ongoing contracts, SLCC, with security BSD, signed and notarized, organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, project manager, Arnold Bermundo, signed and notarized. Project engineer, Wilfredo Bigol, signed and notarized with attached Department Order 121 Series of 2020. Materials engineer, RJ Magas, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of accreditation. Safety officer, Romnick Brasha, signed and notarized. With attached certificate of completion. Project foreman, Ricky Seruma, signed and notarized. List of contractors' major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. List of contractors' minimum materials testing equipment, DEO 11. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Secretary certificate, authority of signatory, signed and notarized. DEO 9, signed and notarized, and NFCC.
The eligibility and technical proposals submitted by 8AR Construction and Development Corporation for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder, Kahugutan Builders and Development Corporation. With security BSD, signed and notarized. Project registration. Pickup license, sex certificate, mayor's permit, tax clearance, SLCC, list of ongoing contracts, audited financial statement, NFCC, organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, project manager Jose Betito, signed and notarized. Project engineer Vincent Paga, signed and notarized, with attached DO 126 series of 2024. Materials engineer Felisa Mesias, signed and notarized, with attached certificate of accreditation. Construction foreman Rolly Gravito, signed and notarized. Safety and Health Officer Jose Betito, signed and notarized, with attached certificate of completion. List of equipment to be assigned to the contract, all owned, proof of ownership. DO 11. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Authority of signatory. DO 9, signed and notarized. Integrity pledge.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by Kahugutan Builders and Development Corporation for contract ID verified FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder, RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated. Field jobs registration. List of ongoing contracts. SLCC. Bid security BSB, signed and notarized, organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Richard De Los Santos, signed and notarized. Project engineer Victor Guinness, signed and notarized. With attached report of rating of 63% and department order 126 series of 2024. Materials engineer Miko Baroquillo, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Safety and health officer Benji Anyana, signed and notarized with attached certificate of completion. Construction foreman Jose M. Buendia Jr., signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract. Owned and leased. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement, signed and notarized. List of contractors, minimum material sustain equipment, PO11. Omnibus, signed and notarized. Authority of signatory, signed and notarized. NFCC and DO9, signed and notarized.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated for contract ID 25 FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder, German Construction and Supply. Field jobs registration. List of ongoing contracts. SLCC. Bid security BSB, signed and notarized, organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Abner Briguino, signed and notarized. Project engineer Leo Junard Tolosa, signed and notarized with attached department order 126 series of 2024. Materials engineer Anjaniet Peñafiel, signed and notarized with attached certificate of accreditation. Safety and health officer Ariel Briguino, signed and notarized with attached certificate of completion. Construction foreman Jesus Briguino, signed and notarized. List of contractors, major construction equipment to be assigned to the contract, all owned. Proof of ownership. List of contractors, minimum material sustain equipment, DO11. DO9, signed and notarized. Omnibus, signed and notarized, and NFCC.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by German Construction and Supply for contract ID verified FA0007 is passed.
Next and last bidder, SBM Builder. Field jobs registration. Statement of ongoing contracts, SLCC, pickup license. Bid security BSB, signed and notarized, organizational chart. List of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Project manager Salaman Bangka II, signed and notarized. Project engineer Nambroden Miraato, signed and notarized. Detached report of rating of 69%. Materials engineer Eusebio Yabut, signed and notarized. Detached certificate of accreditation. Foreman or first aider Rudy Yuwag, signed and notarized. Safety and health officer Johay Ramangka, signed and notarized. The certificate of completion. List of contractors, major construction equipment, owned and leased. Statement of availability of major construction equipment, signed and notarized. Proof of ownership. Lease contract agreement for equipment, signed and notarized. List of contractors, minimum material sustain equipment, DO11. Ownership. Omnibus, signed and notarized. NFCC. DO9, signed and notarized.
The eligibility and technical proposal submitted by SPM Builders for contract ID verified FA0007 is passed. So, again, based from our preliminary examination, for the first envelope of contract ID 25FA0007, out of 14 bidders who joined the bidding, only 13 passed our preliminary examination and 1 failed. So we now open the 13 envelopes or second envelope for this 13 contractors who passed our preliminary examination. Ma'am, please go ahead, opening and reading. Thank you.
Opening of financial documents for contract ID 25FA0007. First bidder is Elpos Construction and Supply. Form of bid signed. Bill of quantities. Detailed estimates. Okay na po. Form of bid signed. Bill of quantities. Detailed estimates. Summary of bid prices, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount is 14,091,332 pesos and 5 centavos. 14.
The financial proposal submitted by Elpos Construction and Supply for contract ID 35FA0007 is passed.
Our next bidder is WCS Construction Incorporated. Form of bid signed. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount 14,113,171 pesos and 15 centavos.
Financial proposal submitted by WCS Construction Incorporated for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder, Solvir Engineering and Construction. Form of bid signed. Bid proposal signed and notarized. Bill of quantities. Summary of bid prices, detailed estimates. Summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount 14,072,577 pesos and 66 centavos. Kulang yan.
So, the financial proposal submitted by Silver Engineering Construction for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder is JM Rayo Construction Services. Form of bid signed. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of bid prices, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount 14,279,910 pesos and 86 centavos. 14 to 17.
A financial proposal submitted by JM Rayo Construction Services for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder is RC125 Construction. Form of the bid signed. Summary of bid prices. Bill of quantities. Detailed estimates. Summary of unit prices and cash. Cash flow. Bid amount 14,324,259 pesos and 47 centavos.
A financial proposal submitted by RC125 Construction for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder, Kaila Construction Supply. Form of bid signed. Bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. with amount 14,402,628 pesos and 82 centavos.
The financial proposal submitted by Kyla Construction Supply for contract ID verified FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder is Solera Construction and Supply. Form of bid signed. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimate, summary of unit prices and cash flow. Bid amount 14,243,455 pesos and 82 centavos.
Financial proposal submitted by Solera Construction and Supply for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder is Shear Construction and Supply. Form of bid signed. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices and cash flow. Bid amount 14,316,583 pesos and 60 centavos. 43.60 and 60.
Financial proposal submitted by Care Construction and Supply for contract ID verified FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder, 8AR Construction and Development Corporation. Form of bid signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, and cash flow. Bid amount, 13,936,426 pesos and 16 centavos.
A financial proposal submitted by 8AR Construction and Development Corporation for contract ID verified FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder is Kahugutan Builders and Development Corporation. Form of bid signed. Summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount 14,324,311 pesos and 60 centavos.
A financial proposal submitted by Kahugutan Builders and Development Corporation for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder is RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated. Form of bid signed, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount 14,205,851 pesos and 89 centavos.
The financial proposal submitted by RCDS Construction and Supply Incorporated for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next bidder, Jorman Construction and Supply. Form of bid signed, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, and cash flow. Bid amount 14,042,364 pesos and 44 centavos.
A financial proposal submitted by German Construction and Supply for contract ID 25FA0007 is passed.
Next and last bidder, SBM Builder. Form of bid signed, bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, summary of unit prices, and cash flow. Bid amount 14,336,455 pesos and 60 centavos. 1456.
The financial proposal submitted by SBN Construction for contract rate verified FA0007 is passed.
So, the lowest bidder for contract ID 25FA0007, construction of slow protection works at Sagpan, Banwa, CIS Malinao-Albay, is 8AR Construction and Development Corporation with a bid amount of 13,936,426 pesos and 16 centavos as read, Mr. Chair.
Yes, again, the result as read for this contract is still subject to further bid evaluation and post-qualification to determine the lowest calculated and the highest rated response. So I guess this concludes our bidding activity for today, November 11, 2024. So thank you so much. Good morning, good noon, and God bless us all. Thank you.